campus here at Loyola Blakefield High School with the CUDA.com CSE TV Game of the Week. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Booker Corrigan, joined by Ryan McLaren as the Haverford School Fords come down from Philadelphia to take on the Loyola School Dons. Ryan, what do you anticipate today?
Well, Booker, unlike yesterday where I anticipated a high-scoring game, today I expect a little more of a game where the defense plays a bigger part of the picture.
And both goalies will be challenged as well. Let's talk a little bit about Haverford School now. Dox Aiken, an early commit to University of Virginia, one of their stars. Offensively, they also have Grant Ament, the junior attackman. And in the cage, Alex DeMarco's done nothing other than make big saves. The sophomore goalie doing a great job for Coach Nostrand and the Fords. Ryan, tell us a little bit about Loyola.
Well, I'm going to stay with the UVA theme here, Booker. Ryan Conrad, an incredible midfielder, extremely difficult to stop, sometimes down on the attack line as well. So matching up with him will certainly be a Haverford chore. Also, Cole Williams, a big, powerful left-hander on the attack. We'll be looking to feed inside to Rosner. And then on defense, we got AC Newton in the goal. We're returning vet for the MIA returning champions.
You've got to love the fact Jack Crawford and John Nostrand find a way to get this game in every year. Today, a little bit of a challenge with all the wind. We'll be back with the opening faceoff. And we are set to go here. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. The Haverford Fords will be back down to Baltimore a couple times this year, including that PNC Invitational March 29th at the Ridley Athletic Complex. They'll take on St. Paul's. Facing off for the Dons, Chris Anderson. And Anderson takes it. There's Ryan Conrad. You said he might be playing some attack. He certainly is. Pass knocked away. Cole Williams bring it in. A little miscommunication by the defense there. It's one of the things we talked about yesterday, Ryan, how they have to talk when they're out of position. Williams rolls back, shot just wide. Flip feed by Conrad there into the stick of DeMarco, and the Fords opportunity to clear here.
I think we'll see a heavy dose of Ryan Conrad. If they're going to play him on attack, he'll be able to push the goal for 4 quarters. The kid's got an unbelievable engine.
Brandon Shima now charged with the clearing of the ball with Mike Muir all over him. And here's Blinn with an opportunity. Low feed, and AC Newton come away with it. And he just ships it as he was falling out of bounds. Nice play by Conrad, but can't maintain possession. And Phil Poquet will come away with it for the Fords. Poquet, the junior midfielder, uncommitted as of yet. Here's Grant Ament. He's bound for Penn State, and he's guarded by Connor Moran. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club and their amazing top prospect camp, as the Fords just simply turn it over, but the Dons struggle with it briefly, and now Moran has it for the Dons.
Kind of the typical first quarter in early March play so far.
And now Loyola, a little transition opportunity here. They settle things up in the form of pick it reel. Jack Lombardo now in at midfield number 3 for the Dons. Williams out on the wing. Here's Conrad. Conrad dodging against Noah Lehman. Inside, hits the far post. and picks up his own rebound. Shot blocked on the way. Little physical play. Phil Poquet comes away with it, gets it to Blinn. Blinn leads the Fords on a little transition opportunity. Across to Ament. Diagonal pass inside, down low. Dunk you very much. Jeff Odiorn with the finish, 1-0 Fords.
Really nice fast break, very textbook. How do we like to say that sometimes? Bing, bang, boom, goal.
Love it. That is exactly how you draw it up with that diagonal pass that means so much. Peter Rohr, the junior, comes away with the loose ball off the face-off, and the Fords go right back on it on the attack. Number 6, Dox Aiken. We talked about him. He's committed to Virginia. Sapinski back over to Aiken. Aiken pulls back and gets it to Sapinski. Sapinski gets it to the inside. AC Newton holds it well, but Drew Sapinski, he's going to play his college ball at Johns Hopkins. Aiken draws the slide, and this is Brendan O'Neill. O'Neill takes a little bit of lumber there from Mike Muir.
Brendan, a former MIAA player, transferred to Haverford from the Gilman School when his family moved to Philadelphia. Johns Hopkins commit.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of future NCAA stars on this field. Every time an MIAA team takes on an Interact team. And now we have a timer on, inside shot goal. Shane McBride looking like Sidney Moncrief from the old Arkansas Razorback squads. Two nothing Fords. Great ball movement, Ryan.
Very controlled, very disciplined. The Fords took their time. They got the substitution in before the offensive possession started. Found a good opportunity, cashed in on it.
Jake Hervada now in to face off for the Fords. Hervada, of course, the son of Enrique Hervada, standout goaltender for the Villanova Wildcats back in the late 50s. And Hervada wins the faceoff. And this is Blinn. Peter Blinn, the Harvard commit. Number 2, Grant Ament. Loves to play behind that cage. Odiorn with the shot. Brendan Shima with the feed.
It's a nice opportunity there again with the diagonal pass coming out of the kind of the over.
And this time Newton matches McBride stick on stick. Great save by AC Newton.
Same right-handed cut that scored a goal the last time down. AC was up to the challenge.
5:45 remaining first quarter. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club and their tremendous Top Prospect Camp. Ryan, talk a little bit about that Top Prospect Camp.
Real quick, Booker, the Top Prospect Camp draws players from all over the nation coming to work in a clinic and skills-based camp. No, it's not game-based, it's skills-based. We track top club players from the 7th and 8th grade from the whole nation, and hold it at the beautiful St. James School in Hagerstown, Maryland, with great food, good fields, and great coaches.
You gotta love a little instruction going on in the summertime. Errant pass. It was not deflected.
Kind of wrong-handed him, right?
Threw it
They
to
call
his
that in
inside.
tennis?
Yeah.
Right, wrong-footed him.
Referees for today's game: David St. Hubbins, Derek Smalls, and Mick Shrimpton. These guys blow their whistles so loud, they go to 11. Right? 11, one louder.
One louder. Shrimpton was a late substitution for Sebastian Unger, I believe.
Aiken loses the handle, but battles back for it. And now it's going to go out of bounds. He thought it was the football line for a second, but he picks it up, makes the nifty scoop, and gets it to AC Newton, and thereby ends the race to Nifty. You had your heyday, Ryan.
7 minutes, 7 minutes.
You could have been somebody.
I wrote that down and put it up on the calendar yesterday. I'll eyeball my victory during the Hill St. Paul's game. I remember it fondly.
It's a big moment for the whole McLaren family. And I know all the guys down at the precinct, keep the cards and letters coming. They're all pulling for you. Here's Cole Williams, Loyola back on offense. You know they're going to settle it down a little bit. After they took the transition shot, they back it up well, and now they want to get a great opportunity. Speaking of which, Cole Williams gets the Dons on the board.
He brought the elevator shot there from the 1st to the 7th floor with passion.
Williams able to get the reach around and put it up in the corner over DeMarco.
Well placed. As Chris Anderson, Victor, he's a Brown commit, senior, likes to be referred to as Dr. Anderson. Smart young man.
And here is Ryan Conrad with over 3 minutes to go. Conrad driving hard just outside the cage. DeMarco picks it up off the back of the netting.
He had the lane. I think he probably could have taken a couple more steps there and secured that.
Pass in the middle, bounds away. Williams comes up with it for a moment. And that's just a gutty ground ball. Credit Alex Rosner with that. Great inside feed. Cole Williams shot. What a save, DeMarco. And he kicked it in his own net. An unfortunate turn of events for Haverford and the goalie. I always got the goalies back because they have the courage to stand in there, which I clearly do not. But a good break for the Loyola Dons. And they tied up 2-2 now with 2:40 remaining first quarter. Anderson again with the face-off win. And Anderson looking to get some help, moves it along quickly. Great cut to the inside, but Cole Williams holds it for a moment. Now he hits him. What a play. Great movement. He's in the crease. Mick Shrimpton comes in from the side, makes the call. A heady call.
An eagle-eyed call, you might say.
Yes, Shrimpton and
Get
Derek
Rosner on the cut across the top of the crease with his foot in.
Yep, and Shrimpton and Who was the other guy on the call? Derek Smalls came across. They both thought he was in the crease early. Sophomore Brendan O'Neill, number 23 for the Fords. Fords in their maroon road jerseys, Loyola home whites. Stepping around, shot goal. Grant Amon fading away, but finds a way to squeak it in 5-hole and puts the Fords back on top. What do you like about that shot, Ryan?
I just think you got to get your arms away from your body, and you're painting the far pipe with your stick head. And he was able to do it. You got to reach around. You got to create that extra angle. There's a saying: your stick head has eyes, and his stick head saw the back of the net.
Tremendous ground ball pickup by Connor Black, and the Fords win the faceoff. Peter Rohr steps it into the box for the visiting Fords. And Odiorn settles it. And this is Drew Sapinski. Sapinski trying to get an angle or a diagonal pass to Aiken. This is Blinn. Blinn inside feed, McBride.
Well, the inside was wide open in there, Booker. I imagine we'll see some more of that.
Shane McBride doing a great job availing himself to dodgers and feeders. Here's Blinn with 29 seconds in the quarter. Shot by Blinn, fought off by Newton. And now we get an interference call away from the ball. He's going to give possession to Loyola.
That was interesting.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter, brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs and their top prospect camp. And the Lord has a way of working things out because they threw it away. I think it should have been Haverford's ball to begin with, but
Karma.
Yep.
Karma on the field.
Blinn slings one, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 3-2 your score, and good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we might get another game like we had yesterday.